Hello class, how are you guys doing? I'm so excited to continue our learning about weather this week. To start our mini lesson, we are going to do a quick fun activity about different weather situations and items that we would need. So up on the board, I'm going to put a few pictures and I want you guys to let me know which items would we need to bring if we were going to these towns. The four items that I have are sunglasses, an umbrella, a flashlight, and some snow gloves. All right, let's jump into it. Our first picture looks like rain. What would we need? Correct, our umbrella. Second picture. Ooh, looks like a sunny beach. What do you guys think? What would we need? Sunglasses. Good job. Our third image. A little bit tricky. Doesn't look like we can see much, right? What do you think we'd need? You're right, our flashlight, which would help us see in a foggy night. Our last picture, the snow. What do you guys think? Good job, our snow gloves. All right, now that we've completed that first fun activity, we are going to dive into our story about the rain. In the Rain by Elizabeth Spur, illustrated by Manel Oliphant. Clouds gather, rain pours. Put on slicker, go outdoors. Water flows, make a boat. Sail in stream, off it floats. Stomp in puddles, splish splash. Make a mud pie, smush smash. Sun shines, rain goes. Find more water from the hose. Clouds part, rainbow bends. Make a wish, rain, come again. Great job, readers. What a fun story about rain. Now, we're going to dive into some comprehension bookmarks. At your table, each of you are going to find 4 different bookmarks. And together, we're going to work on using our thoughts from what we just learned in our book and fill them out. So our first one is going to be identifying main ideas and details. So at the top, we are going to read the question together, and then we're going to dive into our thoughts and develop what we think is the main idea for the story that we just read in the rain. Okay, so the first question is, what is the passage mostly about? And the second question is, what details support the main idea? So, our main idea, does anybody have any idea after our reading and maybe some clues that are in the title? Good job, guys, rain. And some other details that help us are clouds, we've got puddles, and we've got splish splash. So in our main idea bubble, we're gonna write rain, and our details will write puddle, splish splash, and rainbow. Now turn to your table partners and finish your sentence structures. This one here says the blank is mostly about blank. The second is one detail that supports the main idea is blank. Go ahead, talk to your partners, and finish those sentences together. Great job! Now, at the very bottom of this card, I want you guys to write any vocabulary that helped you identify main ideas and the details. Go ahead, do that now. Good job, guys. All right, let's move on to our second card. Our bookmark is cause and effect. So our two questions at the top. First, what happened? The effect. Why did it happen? The cause. And you can see our image here. We have our cause going into the effect, and our two sentence structures, actually three. The first is the effect because of the cause, and the effect so the cause, and since the cause this happened. So take some time to work with your table partners and complete those three sentence structures. Great job, guys. Does anybody have any questions about cause and effect? One cause of something that happened was the rainbow. So what sentence structure could we use? The rainbow came out because the rain went away. Good job, class. Great job using our sentence structure. Now, go ahead and fill out the vocabulary section of any words that you use to help determine cause and effect. All right, on to our third bookmark. Our third bookmark is ask questions. So our question at the top says, what questions can you ask about what you read? These are going to be questions that look like, who is in the story? What is the story about? Why does the sound splish splash relate to rain? Where is the rain puddling up at? And how did she know to go outside when it was raining? All right, now turn to your partners and take a few minutes to come up with a new question, and then we'll share them out loud together. Great job, class. All right, next is our last and final bookmark about making predictions. Since we've done our first three together, I'm going to have you guys work independently to finish this last bookmark. I'll go ahead and go over it with you first just so we feel confident going in. The first two questions. What will happen next in the passage? Why do you think that will happen next? You'll see we have a box with a clue added to another clue which arrow down to our prediction. And the sentence structures that I want you guys to use here are, because blank happened, I can predict that blank. And the second is, I predict blank because blank. So take a few minutes and let's go over this independently. When you get to the sentence structures, turn to your partner and work together. If you have any questions, raise your hand and let me know. Great job. Did anybody have troubles with making predictions? Sometimes in stories with not too many words, it can get a little bit tricky. But don't get worried. That's why we did those ones independently, so we're continuing to test our minds. All right, last is figuring out those vocabs, and then we'll move on to our final lesson section. All right. Now that we've gone over our comprehension bookmarks, does anybody have any final questions? Okay, so let's dive into our weather song. Since we've done a lot of reading today and going over different main elements a part of our text, I thought this fun song would be a great way to end class. All right, let's listen.
Check out the weather, what's it like outside? Check out the ground, check out the sky. What word would you use to describe what you see? What is the temperature, how many degrees? Is it sunny when you look outside? S-U-N-N-Y. Is it cloudy when you look outside? C-L-O-U-D-Y. Is it rainy when you look outside? R-A-I-N-Y. Check out the weather, what's it like outside? outside? Check out the ground, check out the sky. What word would you use to describe what you see? What is the temperature? How many degrees? Is it wind?
All right, guys. Thank you for joining me today in our weather comprehension mini lesson. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I can't wait to continue our learning next week.